Hi, I'm Kennedy, and this is my POG presentation on wind energy. If you're wondering how wind energy works, or how can renewable energy create a better future for our community, then wonder no more. Why did I choose this energy source? I chose wind power because when I'm on road trips, I often see the wind turbines in the farmland. And I wanted to know more about how the wind turbines work, who created them, and why do the farms have wind turbines. How do wind turbines work? The blades wind turbines have are used to collect the kinetic energy of the wind. For the blades to spin, the wind flows over the blades, creating lift, just like how the wind has an effect on airplane wings. The blades are connected to a drive shaft, which will turn an electric generator, and it will produce or generate electricity. What are the best places for wind energy? The best places for wind turbines are in very windy places. The only two limitations are that there is little to no wind or there's too much wind. What is the cost involved? The initial cost is anywhere in between 2.6 to 4 million per average sized commercial wind turbine, and the upkeep cost is the operation and maintenance that runs an additional 42,000 to 48,000 per year. What are the positive impacts of wind energy? Wind energy is cost effective, wind creates jobs, wind enables U.S. industry growth and U.S. competitiveness. It's a clean fuel source, wind is a domestic source of energy, it's sustainable, and wind turbines can be built on existing farms or ranches. What are the current drawbacks to wind energy? Wind power must still compete with conventional generation sources on a cost basis. Good land-based wind sites are often located in remote locations. They are far from cities where the electricity is needed. Wind resource development might not be the most profitable use of the land. Turbines might cause noise and aesthetic pollution, and wind plants can impact local wildlife. Are there any environmental impacts on animals or plants? Hawks, eagles, falcons, owls, and vultures are the raptors that wind power has a unique threat to. Many of them already endangered. Just like other large birds, such as ducks, geese, swans, and cranes, not only does the risk of collision threaten individual birds, but also augments existing threats to their populations. The cumulative effect of multiple facilities may threaten the viable breeding of several species already in decline. What countries use wind energy and how much do they rely on it? The U.S. relies on wind energy because wind is America's number one renewable energy source, which provides 7% of all U.S. electricity. How much is wind energy being used in the state of Minnesota? There are 4,229 megawatts of wind energy being used in the state of Minnesota. What are the goals in the state of Minnesota for renewable energy? This year, Minnesota has already hit its renewable electricity standard goal of 25% by 2025, using wind, solar, biomass, and hydropower. It was also on course to reach its current solar electricity standard of 1.5% by the end of 2020. My speaker presentation notes are: on the inside of the wind turbines, there is a 34,000 volt insulated cable. Recycling the wind turbine blades is very difficult, and in 2020, 22% of Minnesota's electricity came from the wind, which is 74% of all renewable energy. The top 5 leading wind power countries. Number 1 is the US. Number 2 is China. Number 3 is Spain. Number 4 is Germany. And the fifth and final one is India. These are the sources I used to find all this information. Thank you. This is my wind turbine model. It is supposed to be connected to wires and a light bulb, but since no matter how hard I tried, I could never get the light bulb to light, it's just going to look like this. So the wind will flow through the blades of the wind turbine or windmill to produce electricity, which is supposed to make the light bulb light. So I have a fan here, and if I turn it on, it's at its highest setting, and it shouldn't take really that long to spin this. See? Voila. And if it powers enough electricity or generates enough energy to create electricity, you have enough to power lights, for example. Bye.